Don't let this be you when starting your own private practice. We are going to present you with a couple of money-saving ideas for when you're opening your new private practice. Hey, it's Becca here with Mindful Web Solutions. We create fun, informational videos helping therapists grow their own private practices and recommend tools to help them along the way. Today, I'm going to give you some helpful ways to save money while starting your private practice. Before we dive in, I'd like to give you a quick overview of Mindful Web Solutions. We are a team of award-winning designers and marketers committed to helping therapists, counselors, and psychologists create a beautiful, custom, responsive website. For more information about what we do, click the link in the description below. The cost of starting a private practice tends to be where a lot of people get hung up. It can be extremely intimidating and has a way of keeping healers locked into practices that they aren't happy with. This is why we are going to give you some tips on how to save as much as you can while starting your private practice. The first tip we have is for someone who isn't licensed yet. Take an internship. Most states will allow you to practice as an intern with only liability insurance. Every state is different, so make sure that you check with all of your laws to confirm that you will be following the rules. Practicing as an intern could help you start to build some clientele, as well as start working while you are waiting on everything to come through. Because this is an internship, you'll want to keep in mind that most students who take internships aren't paid. If you are paid, consider yourself lucky. Even if it doesn't pay as much as you hope to make someday, most supervisors will take a big cut of your hourly rate, but most states have laws in place that won't allow them to charge you for anything else. So if your supervisor does take a cut, that and the cost of your insurance should be the only cost during this time. The rest of our tips are going to be for those of you who are already licensed and currently practicing. Get your practice going from home. Offer all of your services via teletherapy. You will have to have a quiet, safe space to practice from in your home. We have a video linked to that in the corner. If you don't have an area in your home, you can always rent a small space that is just big enough for a desk and has fast enough internet access. The money you save on all the overhead costs of having an office can be a huge help when you're trying to build your private practice. There are some costs of doing teletherapy, but they are exceptionally low, especially compared to the cost of an office to see clients in person. Remember, you do need to follow HIPAA guidelines for the platforms that you use. We do recommend you have a great website set up that utilizes SEO or search engine optimization. Remember, you can always go to mindfulwebsolutions.com to have us create you that perfect custom website. Using SEO best practices on your website will give you free marketing for your business. SEO only works if you're adding content to your website constantly. The best part of SEO is that it's free. It may take some time for you to create the content, but it's not costing you any money. Free marketing is hard to come by, so never let this chance pass you by. Marketing should be your new best friend. If you are starting a business, prospective clients lack the ability to discover your practice if you aren't actively marketing. The best tips we give you here is to build a website using SEO, then constantly be creating content by posting blogs using keywords to ensure that you stay on top of Google. Additionally, you can run some ads as well to bring in some new clients. The next tip is going to sound a bit crazy, so follow me down the rabbit hole here. Start a waitlist months before you open up your private practice. See, I told you that was going to sound a bit crazy. Let's break this down some. SEO is free, but it's slow. It takes about 3 to 6 months to update in Google. Basically, this means you can have your website perfectly formatted with keywords related to you everywhere. Constantly be creating new content, but for some odd reason you aren't showing up on the search page. You have to be tolerant with Google. They run on a slower process. Start advertising your practice months in advance. That way, as you are using your keywords in creating content, you are getting the ball rolling for ending up on the first page. Have a clear area where you would like your prospective clients to be able to contact you and give them a ballpark of when you plan to open your doors to start seeing them, creating your wait lists. That way, when your doors open, you have a list of clients ready to fill up your practice and make it successful from day one. Now, if you feel the need to start seeing clients immediately and hate the idea of the wait list, you can sublet a therapist's office by the hour. This is a really cost-efficient way to start seeing clients face-to-face. The best way to go about finding an office that you may be able to sublet is reaching out to your network. Some of your friends may know someone who may be open to the idea. If you aren't having any luck with this route, you can research local therapists in your area and pitch the idea of renting out their space. Remember, you never know until you ask. Keep a thick skin with this process and don't be upset by rejection. These are some of our best ideas to help save money while starting your private practice. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button below for more helpful tips on how to grow your own private practice. If you need a website to promote your private practice and elevate your brand, check us out online at mindfulwebsolutions.com or click the link in the description below. I'm Becca with Mindful Web Solutions, and I'll see you in the next video.